me turn back on my camera. I'm actually tweaking. Boys and girls, we're back to this game. Well, I mean, I've already made 2 parts, so might as well make it 3. I don't know how long this game is, like I said, but it said about like if we're meant to get all the like. No, I'm not. I didn't even do no research. I don't even know what I'm trying to say. Anyways, you know we gotta load the game. We gotta load back our game. And here we go again with this. All right, so I got a comment. I'm gonna put you up here. I got a comment that said stick with one person, right? And they said I was in for a ride. All I gotta say. Okay. Well, they said stick with a person. Honestly, if I'm being like super honest, man, if I had to choose, so Essence would probably be her because she's bad. Yep. All right. Fluffy. Fun. Erica. Daydream. It's hard choosing hers because there you go. Okay. Flower. Yeah. Jump. Nah. Tragedy. Vivacious. Frick you. Desire. Vanilla. Her. Huh? Alright. Blanket. Bed and blanket go together. Okay, so we did mostly for Sayori. Oh man, I'm the last one here again. Don't worry, I just walked into. Don't mind me. I'm gonna eat oranges. No. Staying healthy, staying safe. That stuff. What's this look? So good. Hold up. I don't know how to mute the game. Yeah. Hold on. Let me actually do this. Let me memorize the decibels. 23. Okay. Look here. I saw you. Look at this. Y'all gonna get some ASMR. Hold up. Oh. You see that? Look at that. It's an orange, bruh. Looks so good, don't it? Alright, there you go. That's gonna probably be right there. There you go. Alright. Let me actually turn up my microphone because I remember last time my microphone wasn't too loud, so I had to adjust it in the settings. Sorry. Alright. Don't worry, I just walked in too. Were you practicing piano again? Yeah. You must have a lot of determination. Starting this club and now picking up piano. I don't know why I sound like that. Well, maybe not determination, but I guess passion. My voice is cracked. Remember that the club wouldn't be here if it wasn't for all of you. And I'm super happy that you're all willing to help out for the festival too. I can't wait for the festival. She was hating on it though. Wasn't she hating on it yesterday? Not yesterday. Well, I'm speaking. You know what I mean. It's gonna be great. Eh? Aren't you just complaining about it? Literally what I just... So good. Well, yeah. But we're not talking about our part of the festival. But it's a whole day of school where we get to play and eat all kinds of delicious food. You sound a bit like Sayori all of a sudden. Oh, that's me. You sound a bit like Sayori or something. Monica, don't they usually have fried squid? Squid? That's a pretty specific thing to look forward to. I just squirted orange juice all over my freaking thing. Come on. Are you saying you don't like squid? You of all people? I didn't say I did. I didn't say I don't like it. Besides, what do you mean by you of all people? Because it's right in your name. Monica. I don't get it. It's not how you say my name at all. Also, that joke makes no sense in translation. Never mind. It's just she questioned her. She was like, huh? My joke did make sense though. Let's just focus on our own event now for now, okay? Fine. Your actions aren't as fun as Yuri's or Sayori's anyway. Excuse me. Where is Sayori anyway? That is true. She's supposed to be here. Oh, there you are. Sayori is sitting at a desk in the corner of the room looking down at nothing. There we go. I'll walk over here. Hey, Sayori. What's good, dog? Oh, she looks sad. Okay. That's interesting. I ain't sad eating these oranges though. I'll wave my hand in front of her face. You're spacing out again. Sorry. So good. Don't mind me. I'm gonna go talk to everyone else. Okay. Don't mind if I do? Huh. Is everything alright? Well, no, I had to stick with her to the story, you know. Is everything alright? Of course. Why wouldn't it be? It just feels like you're a little off. I usually played Valorant yesterday and got a terrible rank. Plastic. You know these? I'm sorry. I don't have to show you all that. Sorry for assuming things. Jeez, you worry too much about me. I'm fine, see? If a girl says they're fine, they're not fine, alright? Sayori sues me a big smile. Don't let me distract you from having fun with everyone. Well, alright. Hey, I'm gonna meet this game again. Here, I got you. Watch this. Are you already here? Watch this. I'm sorry. Alright. Let me lock it in play. Touching some orange juice. Well, alright. If he says so. I worriedly glance at Sayori before turning toward everyone. If a girl says they're not fine, they're not fine. Like, if she got a rank in Valorant, like plastic rank, I'm sorry, but you gotta lock the frick in. Like, put on some RJ passing or something. I worriedly glance at Sayori before turning back toward everyone else. First one was way juicier than the other one. But the conversation has already dispersed. But the conversation has already dispersed, with everyone back to their usual activities. Maybe we should ask Monica if she's noticed anything about Sayori recently. Since preparing for the festival, they must be spending a lot of time together. I timidly approached Monica, who's shuffling through some papers at her desk. BearHugs, what's up? What's up, dog? Hey, this might sound a little strange, but have you noticed anything up with Sayori recently? Anything up with her? In what way do you mean? I mean, maybe I'm reading into it a little too much, but she seems a bit downcast today. Oh, you think so? I can't say I've noticed anything about her. Monica peers across the room at Sayori, who is idly dragging a rubber eraser up down the desk. She's not Maybe there's something on her mind. But I'm surprised I'm not the one asking you, BearHugs. You certainly know her a lot better than I do. Yeah, but she's never really like this. She's always talked to me about things that bothered her. But this time, when I asked her, she was really dismissive. Sorry, I know it's not your problem. I just wanted to ask if you knew anything, so I'll drop it now. Right, so, no more simp jokes. No more of the, BearHugs is a simp jokes. No. It's important to me, too. I mean, I'm also friends with her, but I also care about the well-being of my club members, after I talk to her myself. Yeah, are you sure about that? She seemed like she wanted to be left alone. Are you sure? I mean, she just has a hard time bringing it up with the person of interest. Person of interest? What do you mean by that? I'm saying that maybe thinking. Eat my orange, dog. I'm saying that maybe the thing on her mind is you, BearHugs. Me? Oh, I know. She's a public subscriber, guys. That's what she means. Hey, I can't blame her. I'm such a good user. How on earth would you come to that conclusion? Well, I probably shouldn't say too much, but Sayori talks about you more than anything else, She's been so much happier ever since you joined the club. It's like an extra light was turned on inside of her. Turned on. Okay. What? No way. Sayori is always like that. She's always been full of sunshine. It's not any different now than it has always been. You're so funny, BearHugs. Have you thought maybe you've always seen her Have you thought that maybe you've always seen her as so cheerful? Because that's just how she is when she's around you. No, I actually haven't. Public subscriber, I said too much. I'm sorry. What do I know anyway? I didn't mean to jump to conclusion, so you should just forget about what I said. I'll try to talk to her, so try not to think about it for now. Alright. Monica smiles meaningfully. I know she said to forget about it, but I already know that I won't be able to get her words out of my head. Monica stands up from the desk and walks across the room to where Sayori is sitting. I watch her kneel down next to Sayori and gently talk to her, but she's keeping her voice so quiet that I can't hear her from here. I sigh and sit myself down. Bro, just play some Brawl Stars. Lock the freaking, just get your next character, okay? I know Sayori told me not to worry about her and to have fun with everyone else, but that's impossible to do when she's behaving like this. Yeah, I want to understand that. Exactly how much do I care about her that I'm letting this weigh me down so much? Aren't you like her best friend though? Or aren't we her best friend? Yeah, we. Well, don't try to exclude yourself from this. You're watching me play this. That means me and you are on an adventure together. And make sure to go watch the other 2 parts if you haven't. Very good. Now it feels like I'm the one behaving out of the ordinary. But there's nothing I can do besides wait for Monica. Why does it feel like I'm being watched? Whoa, dog. You're not being watched, just by me. By however many people's, about like 400 seconds. I glance around the room. Suddenly I notice Yuri peering at me from over her book. But she looks away just as quickly with a flustered look on her face. Read your book. I realize she won't get anywhere like this. I've never really seen Yuri approach anyone or start a conversation on her own accord. So I have no choice but to approach her. Just leave her alone and play some Brawl Stars. You don't got an Xbox in that closet of you? By now it's a little easier for me to do that. Okay, so we're getting used to it. We're getting used. You're watching me. Yeah, face to face, dog. I'm gonna stand up from my desk and sit in one next to her. I thought the music stopped. I was about to actually like go crazy. I didn't mean to bother you or anything. Relax, you didn't even do anything. But I could tell that you wanted to be alone with your thoughts. In my Brawl Stars. Level 9 Leon, what y'all gonna do about alone with my thoughts? How are you even able to tell that? Why else? How are you even able to tell that? I was thinking like that. Well, it's something that I do a lot. So it wasn't hard for me to spot based on your posture and expression. Not that I was staring or anything. Yeah. I wouldn't be able to resist myself either. I didn't do anything creepy like that. But in any case, I guess you were right. I'm sorry if I caused you any concern. Oh wait, no, that's me. I'm so... Whoa, dude. Your troubles are the only concern of those who willingly share in that concern. Of course, there are certainly those who find the most comfort in keeping to themselves. But if you would prefer to share what's on your mind, then I'll be glad to listen. Okay, so we have a friend, and then we have the person we're supposed to stick to, Sayori. I know we're 2 episodes late. I should have chose earlier, but I didn't see the comment until I recorded. So it's really not that big of a deal. I was just feeling a bit uneasy about Sayori. Sayori? Yeah, she seems a little off today. But when I asked her about it, she didn't want to admit it to me. So I can't help but wonder if something happened to her. Oh, that's quite romantic. No, it's not. It's being careful for your friend, dog. Eh? Sorry. I didn't mean to say something stupid. It's not that. I just didn't want you to misunderstand. Sarah and I have just been friends for a long time, that's all. I see. Then perhaps it's unusual for her to be dismissive to you about her feelings. Or maybe I'm just reading into it a little too much. BearHugs. The world is filled with meaning, often hidden deep beneath plain sight. And there are many untold mysteries behind every person, no matter how well you may know them. Are all of them acting weird or being less simpy? Because the other 2 were like real simpy and weird. So you think that there may be something behind it after all? I would say Sayori is I think that Sayori is a very complex person. That's true. We are all complex in our own ways. Praise Jesus. Anyways, her mannerisms on the outside don't always match what may be going on inside her head. And she may not always know what she wants. I noticed her strange behavior today too, and I feel some concern. And I also feel some concern for her. But in your case, it looked like she was fully occupying your thoughts, wasn't she? Well, I guess that was the case. Sayori, she really means a lot to you, doesn't she? I really don't want to admit that she doesn't, but she kind of doesn't. I guess. But you don't need to put it that way. We're just good friends, that's all. Sayori suddenly looks deeply into my eyes. So we're about to do like an art style like this. Her expression is gentle and curious, as she was searching for something. Embarrassed, I avert my gaze. Sometimes a person's mysteries are untold even to themselves. And you, as someone honest and caring, the glaze is crazy, may uncover feelings that you weren't aware were in you. That is, I think that she would be a very fortunate person to have you feel that way about her. You're giving me too much credit. She's glazed. I'm a pretty simple guy, so I think I'm pretty good at understanding my own feelings. I'm not as nearly as sophisticated as you. That's not a compliment, is it? It is what it is. And you don't throw a fit. Anyways, as long as we're here, why don't we do some reading? Well, as long as you're okay with it. Yeah, I should be taking my mind off this whole thing anyway. Oh, so we do some reading with Yuri. That's great. Okay, everyone. After some time passes, Monica calls out to the club room. Why don't we share our poems now? Before I know it, everything is back to normal. Yeah, everyone goes to retrieve their poems, and I do the same. I make eye contact with Monica, and she smiles. Why? Don't smile at me. I play Brawl Stars. I wonder what she was talking about with Sayori. Alright, we gotta check on our girl Sayori. We gotta check on her. Not our girl. Don't take it that way. Come on. No, I know you always thinking like that. Oh, weird. This is your best one so far. It's really, really nice, BearHugs. Thanks. Sayori, you've been a little quiet today. Is everything alright? Of course. Everything is fine. I'm just a bit tired today. That's such a freaking lie. Do you want a nap or something? No, that's silly. Don't worry about me, okay? I only want to see smiles on your face. Well, alright. Hey, BearHugs. I'm still a little bit surprised. I really thought you would try writing your poems like the way Yuri does. Or even Natsuki. But in the end... Yeah. I guess you're the one who likes this one the most. Why? No, the music stopped. The music stopped. Ooh-bee. You don't want to get closer with everyone else? Bro, and then I had to click on the next message. Guitar, though? As simpy as this game is, it has some great music. Wait, of course I do. But that doesn't mean I need to try so hard to impress them. I still understand you the most, Sayori. So stupid. I know you have to sometimes put up with me. And I have to sometimes put up with you. But we have a wavelength or something. This is stupid. This is not Riz. And this is how the poem came out. Did y'all feel the Riz? Sometimes it feels like you're the only exciting thing in my life. Sometimes it's just easier to write when thinking about it. That just sounds weird. Sayori? No. BearHugs. I don't deserve this. You're too nice to me. Why are you doing this? Sayori has trouble keeping her voice steady all of a sudden. If you have fun with everyone else instead, this would be so much easier. Sayori. I glance around the room to make sure nobody has noticed this. Sayori. I probably never said this before, but I don't understand what you're feeling right now. Real. Tell me what would cheer you up. Sayori shakes her head. She stumbles and keeps shaking her head. Finally, she gathers herself and puts on a smile. It's nothing, BearHugs. It's just a little rain cloud. Oh, I'm sorry you had to see that. Are you serious? Like, come on, bro. We don't want nothing bad to happen to you. Like, we don't want nothing bad. This is psychological horror, by the way. I'm gonna give y'all another screenshot. But, like, the thing is, she wants us to feel happy, but she doesn't want herself to be happy. Does that make any sense? Do y'all know any friends like that? Give them a big hug, okay? I promise it won't happen again. Just smiles from everyone, okay? That's all that matters. No, your smiles matter too, man. And that's the message for today. Jesus loves you. I do too. Everyone out there loves you. Unless you have some enemies, you got some friends that can overcome them, all right? We love you. Go play with everyone else. Go play with everyone else. Go play with everyone. I'm gonna go home a little bit early today. Sayori, tell Monica I wasn't feeling well, okay? All right, I got you. I'll see you tomorrow. Before I can say anything else, Sayori cheerfully walks out the classroom, humming to herself. That's great. She's feeling better. She's humming to herself. Okay, so we basically professed our love to her, which is stupid. Now, I know. And then we're gonna go to our second favorite, or my personal favorite. Hi, BearHugs. What's good, dog? Have you thought about what you wanted to submit at perform at the festival. Wait, she didn't give us her poem. I just noticed that. Okay, that's weird. Performing in front of a bunch of people. I'll have to give it some more thought. Okay, no pressure. But whatever you do, I'm sure it'll turn out great. Do y'all like my girl voice acting? Is it good? Is it bad? Is it great? Is it mid? Please let me know in the comments. It would also make me happy to see. Okay, cool. Anyway, let's take a look at today's poem. Sure. I'll let Monica take the poem I'm holding in my hands. It's pretty good. It makes me think and say a word like the other one you wrote. So I'm pretty sure like the spammy thing we were doing the first time, right? Well, I want to keep that a tradition, but thank you, viewer. I need to look at your name again. I'll put it up on the screen. You get a shout out. Thank you, viewer. But yeah, we had to stick with one person. You two are like the dynamic duo. That's kind of exaggerating it. Great. Yeah, probably. But you do spend a lot of time in here, even in this club, don't you? Then again, I don't blame for you being a little shy. So the person in the comments also told me that was like the silly, playful, like and caring, you know. Thank you very much. I'm not shy. It's just I'm just teasing. I know it takes a bit of time to make friends with everyone. I also wanted to know what this pose meant. I don't, and I do not want to. But Yuri and Natsuki are super interesting people, so don't be afraid to give them their share of time. You can talk to me every now and then too. I'm not like unapproachable or anything, am I? No, it's not. Nothing like that. I'm still getting used to being here. That's all. Yeah, I'm sorry if I was putting pressure on you or something. I didn't mean it like that. No, don't worry. I get what you're saying. Well, alright. Anyway, I'll share my poem with you now. Alright? What the sick? Alright. The Lady Who Knows Everything. An old tale tells of a lady who wanders Earth. The lady who knows everything. A beautiful lady who has found every answer, all meaning, all purpose, and all that was ever sought. Here I am, a feather, lost adrift the sky, victim of the currents of the wind. Day after day I search with little hope, knowing legends don't exist. But when all else has failed me, when all others have turned away, the legend is all that remains. The last dim star glimmering in the twilight sky. Is that twilight? Okay. Twilight? Twilight sky. Twilight. Okay. Until one day, the wind ceases to blow. I fall, and I fall, and fall, and fall even more. Gentle as a feather, a dry quill, expressionless. But a hand catches me between the thumb and forefinger. The hand of a beautiful lady. I'm just kidding. No. I look at her eyes and find that no end to her gaze. The lady who knows everything knows what I'm thinking. Before I can speak, she responds in a hollow voice. I have found every treasure, all of which amount to nothing. There is no meaning. There is no purpose. And we seek only the impossible. I'm not your legend. Your legend does not exist. And with a breath, she blows me black afloat, and I pick up a gust of wind. Okay, that was so profound. I still have no idea what it's about. I play Smash Bros, so my mind is pretty blank, you know. I have 1 year on. I feel like learning and looking for answers are the sorts of things that give life meaning. Not to get too philosophical or anything, but it was kind of on my mind, so that's what I wrote about. I see. I never really put much thought into it. So, in a way, it's almost paradoxical. Because if we had all the answers, wouldn't the world start to lose its meaning? That is actually true. If we didn't know all the answers, what's the point of living? Because then we know all the answers. So what's the point of living? You know, there's one thing I noticed. It seems like everyone in this club prefers about writing things that more sad than happy. Are you surprised? I mean, if everything was okay, we wouldn't really have anything to write about, would we? I mean, we would write about the answers, right? Or freaking Socrates would get to that first. Humans aren't two-dimensional creatures. Technically you are, but that's fine. I think you know better than anyone. What is that supposed to mean? You mean one-dimensional? Yeah, that. Two-dimensional. Wait, whoa. One-dimensional, and I would know that better than anyone. Yo, Monica, you're being weird. And I don't want to hear Monica's writing tip. Last one wasn't even about writing, dog. Come on, man. Are you ever too shy to start writing because you're afraid that it's not that good? It can really be disheartening to get a lukewarm response to something you put so much into. If you find other people who enjoy writing, then sharing becomes a lot easier. Alright, this one's actually about writing. Thank you. Because instead of just telling you that your writing is good or okay or bad, they'll want you to focus more on everything that went into it and the things that you can work on. It's much more encouraging that way, and it will make you want to continue improving. It's almost like having your own little literature club, don't you think? That's my advice for today. That one was actually freaking about writing. The last one was about saving your game, and that was concluded to me. She was talking to me, guys. I'm literally BearHugs. In IRL, dude. Thanks for listening. Alright, what do Yuri? You know, we do Natsuki last all the time because she sucks. Decided to try something different today? I guess so. Is that good or bad? Well, neither. I have my preferences. But it would be unfair to me to call something good or bad based on that. Okay, so basically, they all heard our conversation and they're basically, like, jumping on to that. You know, yeah, that. As always, I believe what most important is exploring and discovering yourself. Excuse me. That's comforting. I'm kind of afraid of disappointing you in some way or another. Eh? Why me? Well, you're always sophisticated with your writing and have the most advice to share. Is that so? Yuri thinks for a good minute. That must be terrible. Eh? For me to have become someone else. For me to have become someone whose opinion is fearsome. How unlikable of me. Yuri, it's not as bad as you're making it sound in your head. I just meant that I respect your opinion. I see. I'm sorry that I always overthink. I actually never noticed how her hand looks like. It looks kind of... I really am very sorry that Fortnite closed down. I'm sorry that I always overthink and come to these sorts of conclusions. I'm just a little bit too used to it. Overthinking. Being disliked. Yuri. What am I saying? I'm sorry, I didn't mean to bring that up. Let's move on. Alright. Do you want to share your poem now? Okay. Here. Beach. This one's about the beach, guys. I hate the beach. Beach. A marvel millions of years in the making, where the womb of Earth chaotically meets the surface, under a clear, blue sky, an expanse of bliss, but beneath gray rolling clouds, an endless enigma. Who uses that word? I'm sorry. The easiest world to get lost in is where everything can be found. Only one can build a sandcastle. One can only build a sandcastle where the sand is wet. But where the sand is wet, the tide comes. Will it gently lick at your foundations? What? Lick at your foundations? Okay, bro. Will it gently lick at your foundations until you give in? Like a lollipop? Okay, I see. Or will a sudden wave send you crashing down in the blinking of an eye? Either way, the outcome is the same. Yet we still build sandcastles. I stand where the foam wraps around my ankles, where my toes squish into the sand. The salty air is therapeutic. The breeze is gentle yet powerful. I sink my toes into the ultimate boundary line, tempted by the foamy tendrils. Turn back, and I abandon my piece to a road at the shore. Drift forward, and I return to Earth forevermore. I'm aware that the beach is kind of an inane thing to write about. Sand everywhere, but I did my best to take a metaphorical approach to it. You say that like you didn't even want to write about it. Oh, you haven't heard? After yesterday, Natsuki and I, it was amusing that we wrote about something similar in such different ways. So Natsuki wanted us to write about the same topic as each other again. Excuse me. Oh, wait. I suppose to better compare the differences in our writing styles or thought processes. Anyway, it was her idea. Now here, it's no surprise that she wanted to do something like that. She probably just wants to show off. It's not like I have a particular interest in her writing style. I just went with her request. But, well, I suppose it's not too bad to write about something simple on occasion. It can be refreshing, you know? It's good for me to calm my thoughts once in a while. Yeah, I think I agree. Thanks for sharing. Alright, so next is Natsuki. And then I think we go home, right? Or we go home, right? This one's alright. Alright? Well, yeah. About as good as yesterday's anyways. She sounds like a diva. I see what you're going for, but it's just not really my style. Yours is so weird, bro. Might I say, in the most respectable way. Trash! I see what you're going for, but it's just really not my style. I mean, that's fine. I'm mostly glad that you're trying a little bit. Well, of course I'm always trying. Why are you so emotionally invested in my poems anyway? Isn't that more of a compliment to me? Eh? No, gross. It's not like I care. It's just that one of us in this club has to make sure that you're not slacking off. Really? Well, what if you just ended up scaring me away? It's not like you would actually do that. Well, yeah, you're right. No. It's fun hanging out here, even if I have to put up with you. Good. Natsuki's ow! Natsuki's elbow connects with my stomach. Oh? Maybe I won't mind scaring you away after all. I was just joking. Oh, I know. Don't worry, I was too. How the heck would you? Hey! I don't use that language. That seriously hurt. Well, maybe it was funny to hurt. I guess that's kind of the point. I really should watch my wrath around Natsuki. Anyway, Natsuki holds out her pillow out to me like nothing even happened. I'll be your beach. Okay, so it's about a beach, right? Your mind is so full of troubles and fears. Xylophone or something that diminish your wonder over the years. But today I have a special place, a beach for us to go. A shore is reaching beyond your sight. A sea that sparkles with brilliant light. The walls in your mind will melt away before the sunny glow. I'll be the beach that washes your worries away. I'll be the beach that makes you dream, that you daydream about every day. I'll be the beach that makes your heart leap in a way that you thought you had left you long ago. Let's bury your heavy thoughts in a pile of sand. Bathe in sunbeams and hold my hand. Wash your insecurities in the salty sea and let me see you shine. Let's leave your memories in a footprint trail. Set you free in my windy sail. And remember the reasons you're wonderful when you press your lips against mine. That's weird. But press your lips to mine. Ew. I'll be the beach that washes your worries away. I'll be the beach that you daydream about each day. I'll be the beach that makes your heart leap in a way that you thought you had left you long ago. But if you let me by your side, your own beach, your own escape, you'll learn to love yourself again. Okay, I don't know what that's about. I, low-key, still don't know what it's about. Yeah, I felt like I kept writing about negative things, so I wanted to write something with a nice message for once. Besides, the beach is awesome. No, it's not. Too many sand particles. Kind of hard to write anything negative about the beach. Sand particles. Well, yours take on it was a little more solemn. Well, that's... Geez, she better not have said anything bad about mine. After all, she was the one who wanted us to write about the same topic. Ugh, you can really see you're doing that too. Making us write about such a simple topic and trying to impress me by coming up with something all fancy. Well, it's not like I care. I just did it anyway. I mean, I guess mine ended up being kind of metaphorical too. But there's nothing wrong with doing that once in a while. At the very least, it was good practice. Oh, so you don't want to say goodbye? Okay, you three. We're all done sharing poems, right? Why don't we start figuring out? Hold on a second. Is it just me or did you say something strange just now? Eh? Something did sound a bit unusual. What do you mean? That's right. You deviated from your usual... Okay, everyone. She did say that. Oh, but Sayori's not here. Usual crap for everyone dressed in the club. Catchphrase? I don't have a catchphrase. Jeez. Why is the mood so weird today? Look, even Yuri isn't immune to it. Stagnating air is a common foreshadowing that something terrible is about to happen. Whoa. Hey, nothing terrible is about to happen. We're just going to play a nice little fun reading game where I have to read and get my mouth soiled up. Okay, something terrible is about to happen, okay? In your books, maybe. Look, the only thing different is that Sayori isn't here. Seems like you're right. Sayori always helps lighten the mood a little bit, doesn't she? It's almost like everyone's balance is thrown off a little when she's not around. Where the heck did she run off to anyway? I thought she just went to pee. Oh my god. Natsuki, please show some decency. Oh, come on. She actually wasn't feeling too well and went home early. Okay. Is that so? I hope she's alright. Seriously? Of all times not to go home with her, you picked the time where she's not feeling well? So much for you two being all love. We're not being lovey-dovey. No. First of all, stop misunderstanding my friendship with Sayori. And second, she's kind of been avoiding me today, so I didn't want to force it. Ooh? The curious especially coming from Yuri of all people. Calm down, guys. I talked to her earlier and everything's fine. What'd she say? Anyways, we need to figure out the rest of the festival preparation. So let's decide what everyone will be doing this weekend. I already know what I'm doing. That's right. Natsuki will be making cupcakes, but we might need a lot of them in different flavors. Can you handle that all by yourself, Natsuki? Challenge accepted. And as for myself, I'm gonna be printing and assembling all the poetry pamphlets. Sayori will help me design them. As for Yuri, you can guys, can you come up with something for Yuri? I'm useless. Nobody's useless. No, it's not it at all. You're the most talented person here, you know. No, Natsuki's pouting too. She's like, even I can tell now. I guess I never gave Sayori enough credit, but I can tell when things are even harder than you when she's not around. my mouth is parched. I'm sorry. That may be the case. But if I can't also be a leader on my own, then I won't grow as a person. So, Yuri, you got the beautiful handwriting, you know. Maybe you should make some banners and decorations to help set the atmosphere. Atmosphere? About that. I love atmosphere. Yuri's expression suddenly changes as she stares at the desk in focus and starts nodding to herself. Your mind is already racing, I see. That's great. You'll be a wonderful help, Yuri. That just leaves you, BearHugs. The one who is truly useless. Don't say that. In fact, both Natsuki and Yuri have some pretty heavy tasks to handle. It would probably go a long way to give one of them a hand. I could probably save the game now. That's probably what I'm gonna do. You could always help me out as well. I would be really appreciative of that. Is Monica suggested I spend the weekend with one of my co-members? How on earth are you gonna sign to a suggestion like that? I suppose I wouldn't mind a bit of help. Well, even if you don't know how to bake, there's always some dirty work I can give you. It's not like Monica's gonna give me a choice, and you shouldn't be sitting on about anyway. That's you try to muddle a bunch of excuses like that. I just mumbled right now. If I recall, Natsuki, you mentioned that you would like to handle the baking on your own. BearHugs may not like to be around if you only make him out to be a nuisance. So therefore, he may be more suited to assisting with the decorations. Hold on, I never said that. How hard could it be to make a few decorations anyway? It sounds more like you're just making excuses for BearHugs too. What are you saying? It will be extremely meticulous work. And baking isn't? Just what do you think? Guys, let's settle down for a moment. In the end, I think it's up to BearHugs to decide how he'd like to contribute. Besides, he hasn't really got to spend. Oh. He hasn't really got the chance to spend any time with me yet, you know? So I'm sure he's interested in you literally just said. I'm surprised as well. Sorry. I'm just saying though. Jeez. Can we just settle this already? Yeah. BearHugs, you're okay with this, right? In the end, it's up to you. Of course. Very well. In that case, everyone look straight at me. Okay, we got a choice. Sorry. I mean, if it's going to be anyone, I would prefer having Sayori. I mean, we're already neighbors, but Monica said that Sayori was helping her. Jeez, you really hate us that much? No. Sorry, I didn't mean for this to be ethical. Just going to go Monica. I guess it's probably helping Monica, because she's my third on the list, and if Natsuki's never getting any help. Yay, pick me! Hold on, 1 second. Monica. Oh, great. Monica, you're the one who needs the least help out of all of us. Yeah, but I agree with Natsuki. Not only is your work already most suitable for one person. Wait, no, I probably shouldn't have chosen her. I probably should have chosen Yuri, because Monica's weird. She's like kind of crazy in there. But you already have Sayori as well. Perhaps the one who. That doesn't matter. You were the one who scared them into picking you in the first place. You're the good president, Monica. You're supposed to make a responsible decision for the club. Monica, you shouldn't let any ulterior motives. I'm pretty sure it's A. Well, okay. Ulterior motives interfere with this decision. Ulterior motives? What are you saying, Larry? In fact, it sounds like you're the guys with ulterior. You guys are the ones with ulterior motives. Excuse me? Otherwise, this wouldn't have been made into such a big deal in the first place. That's completely false, Monica. Yeah, we have a lot of work to do, you know? We won't do as good of a job as if you make us work alone. Maybe that's true. Think of the club, Monica. If we want our event to succeed, we probably need to distribute our resources. Are Are you gonna do the right thing, President? Okay, I get it. It's technically most logical BearHugs to help one of you two. So, I guess what we'll do. No, I wanted to help Monica though. Yuri. I'll be probably useful helping out Yuri. Me? Are you serious? Why would you? Natsuki? I can already tell you're about to say something mean. No, I was just saying. Ugh. So you'll be helping Yuri then, BearHugs? Yeah. And that's what I'm gonna do. I'm glad. I have a bad habit of overthinking these sort of things. So I think your assistant will be very useful. That's great to hear. Natsuki, will you be able to handle the baking yourself? I mean, yeah. I already said I would be fine. Okay. I can tell everyone can tell that Natsuki's feeling a little sour. I like sour stuff. Sour stuff is good. Okay, I'm just speaking, yapping. All right. So is that everything we need to go over? Yeah, that should be about it. Are you guys excited? Well, excited may not be the right word, but I suppose I'm looking forward to it a little bit. Do you feel the same way, Barrett? Me? Yeah, I guess you could say I'm interested how it'll turn out. Good enough for me? What about you, Natsuki? Natsuki? What? Why is everyone yelling at me? I didn't even do anything. No, it's not what I meant at all. Yuri anxiously dances between everyone in the room. I'm sorry for this. I don't really know why BearHugs picked me. And also, your cupcakes are the best cupcakes I ever had. The glaze is crazy. They go really well with my tea. And nothing that I do for the event will compare to that. So I get it. I'm kind of surprised though. Why? Well, I'm the one acting immature. You already know that. But you're trying to cheer me up all of a sudden. I know I'm not very good at it. I'm sorry if I said something bad. Natsuki isn't the only one surprised. Monica and I are also taken back for Yuri's words. When she already has trouble with words, trying to cheer someone up must be far out of her own comfort zone. But I begin to understand. Yuri was trying to sound like Sayori. I tried to stay with Sayori, but I had to think of the club, which is stupid. Even if it didn't work out perfectly, I can tell that she tried to say something that Sayori was saying at a time like this. Because Sayori always helps everyone smile and feel good about herself, but she doesn't help herself though. No, I kind of appreciated it. I'm sorry for making a big deal out of it. Nothing. I'm gonna say this. You better bet my cupcakes are gonna be the best part of the whole event. I believe you. Yeah, I hope to see everyone do their best. But with that, there's nothing more for today. So I guess it's time for us to head out. Alright, let's get out of here then. Everyone packs up their things. I start to follow Monica and Natsuki out the door as they chat between each other. I turn around. Sorry, I realize I don't have any way of contacting you. Oh, we're giving her a number. Oh, we're cooked. Oh, you're right. I can't believe that slipped out my mind. That slipped my mind. Should I give you my phone number? I think that would be the best way. Yes. All right then. You're and I exchange phone numbers. Okay. I'll be stopping by your house on Sunday. My house? Is that a problem? No, not at all. I just thought that I would be the one going to your house since I'm the one helping you. I suppose that makes sense. But if you don't mind, I think I would prefer going to your house. Alright. In that case, it won't be a problem. I decided not to press your ear for a reason. It's not like it would matter much either way, but I need to make sure that my room is clean. I hope I manage to make myself useful in some way. I'm not nearly as creative as you are. Don't underestimate yourself, BearHugs. I think we'll make a very productive team. Even if you only chose me because you felt bad or something. Wait, no, you don't actually think that, do you? I don't know. It's difficult to come up with any other reason that you may have chosen me. You're forgetting the one reason with the most common sense. I chose to help you because that's what I want to do. But Yuri thinks to herself with an extremely tense expression. You're overthinking this. You wanted me to put out when you're overthinking it, right? I didn't realize. I'm telling you, I want to. That's all there is to it. Do you believe me? Yuri thinks really hard again. She looks straight in my eyes for a long while. Heyo. Excuse me. I believe you. As if it took her tremendous energy, Yuri finally says that and relaxes her expression. I'm really looking forward to Sunday. Yeah, I am too. Got strength to make my way out of the door, and Yuri follows. Can't believe this. Yuri's going to be coming to my house on Sunday? Most of these episodes have been an hour, so I think I have, my anxiety shoots through the roof. I guess I've gotten pretty used to handling her at this point. That's weird. But who knows what might end up when we're outside of school. She told me she was looking forward to it. I shake my head. Why do I feel nervous that Sayori found out about this? It's not like we feel that way about each other. Sadly, Monica said this is about the club. I have nothing to worry about. If I go with it, then I'll have a good time. Are we going to... What? Wait. Whoa. We're supposed to end. I thought we were supposed to end. Already Sunday. I've been getting increasingly anxious about Yuri's upcoming visit. I keep telling myself there's no reason to be nervous, but it doesn't help much. Yuri's clearly an introvert and also an intimate person in general. There's no doubt that she'll open up a bit when it's just to this. Meanwhile, we've been texting occasionally. She was extremely apprehensive at first, but it wasn't long before I was already learning more about her. I'm putting Yuri's side. I haven't heard a thing from Sayori since she left the club early the other day. It's like not like we text each other all the time or anything, but I've been worried about her in the back of my mind. Okay. We're neighbors. Between what Sayori said and what Monica said, is it really okay for me to put Sayori's feelings out when she might need me? Right, we're heading to her. Oh, let me stop. I decided to visit Sayori before Yuri comes over. Rather than asking, I simply tell her I'm coming over, like we've done in the past. Once I reach Sayori's, I knock on the door before entering it myself. Again, we used to play so often that we used to make it a habit of simply entering each other's houses like we were family. The house is quiet. Sayori isn't anywhere on the first floor, and I'm assuming she's up in her room. It's already strange for her not to run down and greet me. I head up to her bedroom where I finally find her. Ooh. I thought something was gonna happen because it got so silent. Hi, BearHugs. I sit down in her room. Sayori forces a smile, but it's easy to tell that she's different. There's a minute of silence between us. You haven't come over like this in a long time, have you? I guess you're right. It's been a long time. Not much has really changed, has it? I'm sorry, I got to say it was quiet. I was like, I don't want anything to happen. Sayori's room is as messy as it's always been. I also recognize the same stuffed animals and wall decorations that she's had for years now. If you come over more, it wouldn't be such a mess. That's because I end up cleaning it for you. Why do you suddenly want... How come you wanted someone to come over today? Aren't you supposed to see Yuri today? Yeah, but... Wait, how did you know that? How did she know? Sayori had already left by the time we decided that last meeting. This is way different than the school theme. Yeah, this is way different. Monica told me. It's only natural to keep me informed about the festival preparations, right? That's true. But what about you? Aren't you going to be helping Monica today? Of course. I'm just helping her online. We didn't plan to meet up or anything, so it's just me and Yuri then. Yep. There's more silence between us. Sayori stands in a random direction. Everything about her behavior is really uncharacteristic. She's not okay, dude. Really uncharacteristic. I finally get to the point. I just wanted to see how you're doing after you left on Friday. So this has been 2 days. Okay. Sunday. Yeah, I'm stupid. When something's wrong, you can't hide it from me. I know you too well. So, Sayori smiles, shaking her head. That's no good, BearHugs. I can't... What's good, cuz? What you trying to do? Why can't it just be like it's always been? This is all my fault. If I didn't get so weak and accidentally express my feelings, if I didn't make that stupid mistake, then you wouldn't have been worried about me at all. You wouldn't have come here. You wouldn't have been thinking about me right now. But this is just my punishment, is it? I'm getting punished for being so selfish. I think that's why the world decided to have you come over today. Interesting choice of words. It just wants to torture me. What? Come on, bro. What is this? Sayori. I grab Sayori by the shoulders. What on earth are you saying? Real. Are you listening to yourself right now? I know something happened to you. There's no explanation for you to be like this. So tell me already. Until I know, I won't be able to stop thinking about it. Sayori gives me an empty smile. You really put me in a trap, BearHugs. Big balls. You did not put you in a trap. But you're wrong. Nothing happened to me. I've always been like this. You're just seeing it for the first time. Seeing what? Guess who's back, baby? Last night I could not finish it because it was way too late and I could not finish this game. Did I want to? It was getting kind of good, I guess. So I guess yes, I'll come back to the game for y'all. So I'm gonna get my mouse. Shout out this mouse. This mouse has done me so much favor. Alright, anyways, let me turn this down. There we go. Alright. Are y'all ready? So, let me load my game. I think, she was, like, talking about something. I don't know what, but, okay. You know what? Just, you're really just gonna make me say it, aren't you, BearHugs? I guess I have no choice this time. The thing is, I've had really bad depression my whole life. We're starting off this is a minute 10 into the recording, by the way. I just got back on. Did you know that? Why do you think I'm late to school every day? Because most days, I can't even find a reason to get out of bed. What reason is there to do anything when I fully know how worthless I am? You're not worthless. Nobody's worthless, yo. Always love yourself and love, well, your family, yourself. Like, you're not worthless. Why go to school? Why eat? Why make friends? Why make other people put their energy and caring into waste by having them spend it on me? That's what it feels like. And that's why I just want to make everyone happy, without anyone worrying about me. That's literally my reaction just now. That's crazy, man. I'm in shock, indeed. I can't even figure out how to respond. How is it possible that Sayori kept this from me the entire time I've known her? Does she really want so badly for me not to think about her? Why, Sayori? Eh? Why is it that you've never told me about this? Excuse me. It almost feels like I've been betrayed as your close friend. Because if I knew, I would have done everything I could to support you. Even if there's only so much that I could do. Really, I wouldn't say... this is what I would do for a real friend. As a real friend, that's exactly what I would do. I would have tried a little bit harder to make every day a little better for you. That's why I'm your friend. All you had to do was tell me. You don't understand at all, BearHugs. Why do you think I didn't tell you? Because if I told you, you would have wasted effort caring about me instead of doing important things. Well, still, you're an important thing too. You're an important person. Like, I don't want to be cared about. That's crazy. It's bittersweet when people try to care about me. It feels nice sometimes, but it also feels like a bat being swung against my head. That's such a metaphor. That's why I wanted so badly for you to make friends with everyone else. Helping everyone be happy together is the best thing for me. But then I discovered something else too. Seeing you make friends and get ghosted with everyone in the club, it feels like a spear going through my heart. So that's why I decided the world just wants to torture me. But every path leads to nothing but hurt. There's gonna be hurt. However, there's gonna be revelation too. You're gonna like... You're right that I don't understand. But I don't understand your feelings at all, Sayori. But I don't need to understand. Whatever it takes for me to help you stop hurting, that's what I'll do. No, BearHugs. There's nothing. Nothing at all. The only thing that could have helped is if everything could be like it always was. But I was selfish. I finally showed you what a horrible person. You're not a horrible person for... You're... No, I'm not doing the 6-7 thing. This is just like... It's balanced out there. Tears streaked down Sayori's face. I made you join the literature club because I was selfish. I was punished by my heart hurting in a way that I couldn't understand. Now you came here and I made you hurt too. I'm just weak and selfish. You're not weak. Why am I feeling sympathy for an anime character? Am I a simp now? That's all I am. And that's why I'm gonna accept these punishments. What punishments? Because I deserve every last one. Without thinking, I once again grab Sayori's shoulders. That's the only thing. I wouldn't touch a girl without their consent. That sounds really weird. This time, I pull her into a tight embrace. Okay, I am called BearHugs anyways. BearHugs? Sayori, I don't care if you feel selfish. I'm really happy that you convinced me to join the club. Seeing you every day makes it worthwhile enough, aren't you, neighbors? If I make friends with everyone else, then that's just a bonus. But please, never underestimate how much I care about you. I wouldn't have it any other way. BearHugs. Sayori isn't hugging me back. Despite my arms being wrapped around her, Sayori's arms remain at her sides. She starts sobbing next to me here. No, don't do this to me. Please don't do this. BearHugs. Sayori barely managed to speak between her sobs. I don't know if I'm doing the right thing, but all I want for her is know that I care. My mouth is parched again. If you have it in you to call yourself selfish, then you have to let me be selfish too. No matter what it takes, I'll figure out what needs to change. I'll make these feelings go away. If there's anything you need me to do, then you better tell me. I'll get mad if you don't. I don't know. I don't know. I don't know. Okay? You don't know. I'll help you. Gently, Sayori finally puts her arms around me in return. Finally, dang. I don't know anything. It's all really scary. I don't understand any of my feelings, BearHugs. Okay? The only time I'm not feeling nothing is when I'm feeling pain. Okay. Yeah, this is straight depression. But your hugs are so warm. Hey. Oh, and that's really... Oh, dang it. Sayori lets me go. As she does so, I let her go as well. The festival is tomorrow. Yeah. It's gonna be fun, right? Yeah. How would you like me to spend it all with you? That's what I want. I promise. I think that would be nice then. Yeah. Sayori wipes her eyes. If I could spend the whole day here, I would. Well, this has to be the one where I have other plans. Maybe I should cancel. No, don't. Please don't. If you did that, then I really wouldn't forgive you. But it's almost time for Yuri to meet me at my house. At the very least, do you want to come along and help out? It would be fun. To my surprise, Sayori shakes her head. I'm sorry. I don't know if that would be very good for me today. You understand, right? It's kind of hard for me to fully understand. But I'm trying my hardest. It's okay. Don't worry too much about it. I'll see you tomorrow, okay? Alright. I look forward to it. Okay, so I say goodbye to Sayori, exit her house. So she has major depression. That's not good at all. On the way home, I still find myself feeling uneasy. But it's hard for me to keep thinking about when Yuri's about to come over too. I think Sayori's right. I shouldn't be worrying too much, and we're definitely going to have a great time tomorrow. I should just focus on what's ahead of me. As I approach my house, I see something that makes me feel a moment of panic. Yuri? Thank goodness. You're a little early. Sorry I wasn't home yet. Were you waiting a long time? No, I just got here. But I started to get really nervous when nobody answered the doorbell. You always could have texted me. If I had known, I would have reassured you and hurried more on my way home. I suppose that's true. I didn't think of that for some reason. It should be common sense to do that, but I decided to ignore it. Anyway, let's go inside. I see you brought a lot of stuff with you. That's right. And did you manage to find everything I asked you to buy as well? Yeah, pretty much. At least I hope I got everything right. I'm sure it'll be fine. I take Yuri to my room. Okay, look, this is where some crazy things happen. The first thing she does was glance around curiously, which makes me feel anxious. It's so clean. I cleaned it before you came over, so that's very considerate of you to do. I mean, you always got to clean up when people come over, so you know. Oh, dang. I didn't even realize the game was like that. We'll fix it right now. Perfect. There you go. Very considerate of you to do. No. I would be really embarrassed for my room to be a mess while you were here. Well, I do enjoy cleaning. I would have glad you helped me clean. That would be even more embarrassing. Wait, don't look in there. I snatched Yuri's wrist, which was in the process of opening the desk drawer of mine. I'm sorry. I wasn't thinking for some reason. I was just spacing out. It's fine. I let go of Yuri's wrist. She puts both of her hands firmly in her lap as if she's making sure she's keeping track of them. So, should we get started? Yes. I have a few things planned that you can help with. Decorations and other atmospheric enhancements. Okay? Atmospheric enhancements, exactly. You know, mood line, aromatherapy candles. The practice of using essential oils for therapeutic benefit. Okay. Oh, wow. I didn't know you planned on taking it that far. Of course. I want to help take our guests to a faraway place. Although many will just stop by out of curiosity and for cupcakes, I guess. I'm determined to provide an experience that will leave them wanting more. Okay. Okay. That's great. Forget that you're a pretty intense person. Intense? I guess that's the best way to put it. Is that a bad thing? No, not at all. It's just something I like about you. Dude. Alright, so we're sticking with Sayori, okay? We're not gonna try to switch up, even though my character trying to switch up, if you know what I'm saying. Is that so? That makes me feel relieved. And kind of happy. Yeah, no need to be so anxious. You can relax a little. Relax. I brought some things for relaxation. I was gonna use them during the poetry event. Oh yeah? Like what? Let's see. Yuri rummages through her bag. She pulls out a few candles and a wooden cylinder-shaped object. I did some shopping on the way here, so I happen to have these in my bag. I plan to cover the windows in black paper and use the candles to light them. Okay. Alright. Literally, because you're using fire. I think that would be amazing, don't you? Yeah, that would be really neat. What's that wooden thing, though? Oh, this? It's a diffuser for essential oils. So there's aromatherapy. That makes sense. How familiar are you with aromatherapy? Not familiar at all. Yeah, I literally had to look it up. Ah, is that so? It's one of my favorite contributors to a positive atmosphere. Depending on the oils or herbs you choose, you can change the mood of the air itself. You can even feel it permeate through your body. Interesting choice of words. Relaxation, positive energy, romance, reflection. It's almost like magic. Yuri takes the cylinder and pushes the switch on the bottom. In just a moment, a thin white ray of vapor begins to spout through a small hole on top. Wow, that smells wonderful. What kind of mood is that one for? This is the jasmine essential oil. It smells a little sweet and flowery, right? Yeah, that's a good way to describe it. I chose jasmine for the event because it provides more than relaxation. Jasmine enhances your emotions and helps you feel them flow through your body. Convenient, right? Convenient, right? Yeah. You feel warmer and your heart pounds more heavily. Okay. Don't you think that would be perfect for sharing our poem? That sounds suitable. You seem to know a lot about this, so I trust in your opinion on anything. Yuri smiles gently, clearly enjoying herself. She again reaches into her bag and pulls out several spools of thin ribbon. What are those for? Well, did you purchase the origami paper I asked you to get? Yeah, I have it over here. We won't be using the paper for folding origami. What? What I'd like to do is write a different word on each paper. We'll need about 100 of them. Oh yeah? What will those be used for? Oh, I'm gonna cut pieces of ribbon and hang from the doorway of the classroom. Then we can fasten the paper on the ribbons to create a doorway curtain. This festival is finna be fire for real. Wouldn't that be beautiful? It would also catch the eye of those passing by the room. It may attract some to peek inside. It's really creative. I had no idea you'd be good at this, Yuri. Is that so? Well, I suppose I do get a little intense, as you put it. Yuri giggles with red cheeks. Is it just me, or is she more relaxed when it's just the two of us? Maybe it's the excitement she feels from sharing something that she enjoys. Here's a marker, BearHugs. You can write any characters you want. I'll help you once I finish cutting the ribbon. Alright. Sitting on the floor together, two of us get to work. I carefully draw a different character on each paper, doing my best to manage my bad handwriting. Yuri unravels a long strand of red ribbon to her desired length. Then she reaches into her bag once more and pulls out a pocket knife. Eh? The knife is strangely beautiful. The silver handle has an intricate pattern of waves etched into it. The blade itself is gently tinted blue. There is no ordinary pocket knife. It looks really fancy. Well, embarrassed, Yuri looks away. What is it? You're going to think it's weird. What, Yuri, whatever it is, I have no reason to judge. To each their own, you know? If you promise you won't be weirded out. Yeah, I promise. Alright. Thing is, I'm kind of into knives. Into knives? Anything else? I'm kind of into knives? Like, you know, they're just so pretty. I can't help it. I don't know what it is. A combination of craftsmanship and feeling of danger, maybe. Okay. What am I saying? Please don't think I'm weird for this. You're laughing at me. No, I'm not laughing at you. It's just funny how nervous you got about sharing. Well, it's an interesting thing to be into, I guess. I'm into Smash Bros, so I think it kind of suits you. Suits me? Yeah, it's kind of intense. Besides, it's a really cool looking knife. I can't deny that. It is, isn't it? Yuri relaxes her expression once again. Would you like to hold it? Sure, I'll check it out. Yuri carefully hands me the knife with the hands of fancy me. I take it and turn it around in my hands. It feels heavy and extremely solid. Where do you even get a knife like this? Yeah, I was curious of the sharpness. I feel the point of the knife with my index finger. Ow! BearHugs! Why did you do that? I didn't expect it to be that sharp. I barely touched it at all. It's my fault. I should have warned you. This knife is extremely sharp. It can cut through skin like it's paper. Interesting. A small drop of blood trickles down the side of my finger. Yuri takes my hand and gives the wonder closer work. She shares it and noticeably fidgets. You're squeamish. I'll go wash it off now. Without warning, Yuri... I feel violated, and I'm not even in the game. I feel violated. She really just... Without warning, Yuri puts my finger in her mouth and licks the wound. I feel her tongue curl around my finger. Yo, what? Startled, I instinctively pulling my hand back. Oh, please forgive me. I wasn't thinking. Yuri lowers her head, first burning up. Yuri, That's the most embarrassing thing I've ever done. Yes, suck on somebody else's finger. That's... How could I do something like that? Exactly. What are you doing? Matter of fact, what is wrong with you, bro? I'm sorry. Sure, it was a little weird and it took me by surprise. But I guess she was just trying to help, right? Question mark? I think you're overreacting a little. She doesn't lift her head. What if she doesn't recover from this for the rest of the afternoon? Alright, you know what? This might be a stupid thing to do, but I do it anyway. I take your hand and lick your index. I had no idea this was gonna be this fruity. Oh. Why are we licking fingers, dog? BearHugs. Did you really just do that? Now we're even. Yuri just looks at me like I did something wrong. I knew that would be a bad idea. Not for the sweet aroma of jasmine oil, if not for the sweet aroma of jasmine oil, the air would be extremely heavy right now. You're so weird, BearHugs. Yuri giggles shyly. Eh? You're calling me weird? I have no response to that. Why do you keep your bandages? I don't think I need one actually. Just a tiny cut. Look, it already stopped bleeding. I see. That's relieving. Tension is quickly lifted. We each resume our respective activities. I watch Yuri's knife cut through the ribbon like it's nothing but air. Meanwhile, I continue to make progress on the paper. After we finish attaching the paper to the ribbons, we lay them all out side by side. It looks better than I expected and will be very effective as a door curtain. It looks great. Good thinking coming up with this area. Thanks. It's something I saw on mine. It's just something I saw on mine, really. Are you ready to move on to the next task? Yeah, let's do it. What do you have in mind? I'd like to create a banner. That's why I asked you to buy the paint tablets. Oh, that's right. One of the items Yuri had asked me to buy was a kit of watercolor paint tablets. We'll need about 6 cups of water to put each of the tablets in. Do you mind fetching those for us? No, of course not. 6 cups of water. I'll be right back in a minute. Thank you very much. Oh, and just a little bit of water is okay. If you fill the cups too much, it will be too diluted. Taking Yuri's advice, I decided to use small plastic bathroom cups rather than full-size glasses. I put them on a plate to catch any paint that drips and then bring it back to my room. Yuri? Yes? I come in to see Yuri quickly unrolling her sleeve, pulling it back up over her arm. Okay. Oh, nothing. Your face is a little red. Is it too hard on you or anything? No, not at all. There's nothing wrong, so let's just mix the paint. Yuri hurriedly dismisses me and takes it upon herself to unwrap the tablets, dropping them into the cups. I don't know. I don't like being with Yuri. She said, knives? Not it, not it. Starting with the colors for a sunrise, then daytime, then sunset, then nighttime. Once it dries, I'll write an inspirational quote across the banner. You can hang it on the wall behind the podium at the front of the classroom. Neat. What are you gonna write? Well, it will be more fun to surprise you. Yuri smiles at me. If you say so. After rolling out the banner, Yuri and I kneel on opposite sides so we don't get in the way of each other. Yuri uses the brush and adds a few dots of different colors across the banner to serve as a color guide when we paint. This kind of reminds me of elementary school. Painting on a banner with watercolors feels a lot like the art class projects we had back then. It's relaxing. I'm sorry if this feels too childish. No, I didn't mean that at all. It's kind of fun, you know? Yeah, it's fun. It is fun. I'm glad you feel that way too. Come on, bro. Just paint! Starts painting for a moment. Think to herself. For me, I don't need to go out and do crazy things to have fun. In fact, I usually don't even want to. I just like when I can spend time with one other person. Even if it's something simple like reading, it doesn't matter if we don't talk. It doesn't even matter if we don't talk much. Having a friend next to me makes things feel a little bit nicer. I think that's all it takes for me to be happy. Even if Yuri and I are quite different, I can understand where she's coming from. I feel that way about things like anime and games, where simply sharing the experience with someone can make me happy. Real. I think I feel similar. Yuri smiles gently. I knew you'd understand. Yuri leans over the banner to grab an unused paintbrush. I move at the same time, causing my head to bump into hers. This is like so awkward, dude. Yeah! Sorry. Yuri reels back and I quickly lift my hands in surprise. Are you hurt? No, I'm not hurt. It just startled me, that's all. I'm sorry, I should have asked you to get it for me. No, it's not your fault. Your face. There were droplets of paint on Yuri's face and neck. Is there something on my face? Yeah, I accidentally got paint on me. Sorry, it's totally my fault. Oh, sorry, it's totally my fault. I'll get a towel right away. I rustle and press a small part, then I dampen it with hot water. I return to my kneel back right down in front of her. Here. I pat down on Yuri's face. Yeah, again, I'm white. Look at this. It's not me, guys. It's not me. I pat down Yuri's face and neck with the towel. Is something wrong? It's hot. I just didn't expect it. Sorry. I didn't want to use cold water. Having finished, I started to protect my hand, but Yuri suddenly holds my wrist. Wait. Just for a little longer. It feels really nice. I keep my hand still against Yuri's neck. She looks into my eyes. It's an intense expression that I recognize when she reads her books. I'm a book to you? Almost as she's lost in the daze, enveloped by her own thoughts. She breathes gently, half through slightly parted lips. What's happening? Is there wrong with Jasmine giving this dizzy feeling? Yuri's gentle finger wrapped around my wrist sent a tingling sensation through my arm. Alright. Suddenly facing me much closer than mine than it was a moment ago. Yuri slowly pulls away. Sorry. I've been feeling a little lightheaded today. I didn't mean to space out. It's fine. Alright. As soon as the moment is over, as soon as it begins. Sorry, I'm going way too fast. Yuri picks up her brushing. But her movements seem cluttered, like she's unable to focus. I remain silent, forced to ignore the event that just transpired. I hesitantly retrieve my own brush and continue following Yuri's example. That should do it. I finished filling the night sky with white dots that look like stars. Looking at the banner as a whole, it's pretty and natural looking. I think it came out better than I expected. I'm really happy with the results. Yeah, me too. Are you going to add the lettering now? Not yet. It needs to dry first. That's true, but won't that take a while? Well, perhaps it will be best to leave it here and then have you bring it in the morning. I can do the lettering in the classroom before our event starts. Alright, is that okay? That's totally fine. Wonderful. In that case, I don't think there's anything more for us to do here. You say that you're glad it's over. Was I wrong to assume that you were at least enjoying yourself a little? She did the Jasmine on purpose, and now we know it. Definitely has a crush on us. Doesn't everybody though? I'm just glad we managed to get everything done. I see. I am too. I was a little concerned about time. I just need to start making dinner soon. So you don't have any time left? I was secretly hoping we could have extra time after finishing the work. Well, Yuri thinks to herself, I think it would be too irresponsible of me to wait much longer. I'm sorry. I was hoping there would be more time as well. It's probably my fault. Sorry for being such a slow worker. It's not your fault at all. And the important thing, we got everything done, right? Yeah. So, I shouldn't be disappointed or anything. Gathering all the things, Yuri don't want to leave. Well, why don't you want to leave me? What? Hold on, I just thought about the lyrics. Yuri seems to look a little downcast. I understand why. Sounds like she rarely gets the opportunity to spend time with friends in a relaxed environment, especially if the friend is a guy, which is us in this point. I want to see how long the recording is. Yep, it's already 26. But that doesn't mean this is the last time it can happen. Alright. Once Yuri packs up, I'll walk her out the front door. Thank you very much for having me today. No problem. I'm glad I was able to help. Just let me know if there's anything else you need me to bring tomorrow. I will. Well then. Yuri fidgets. I guess I'll see you tomorrow. Wait. I kind of say that without thinking. About today. It's fine that we didn't have as much time as we wanted. Because we can do this again. Whenever you want. You can come over. We can go out somewhere. We're asking Yuri out. I thought, alright, comment. I literally thought you said, hey, stick with the girl. Okay, you know what? We did something in the menu or something, like the pole menu. I forgot you don't like going out much. As I stumble over my order, Yuri simply smiles bashfully. Anyways, you know what I'm trying to say. You're very thoughtful, BearHugs. Come on. Alright. I'm gonna be right back. Your boy is mooded. Book. Okay, I'm sorry. Yuri takes a step closer to me and then briefly squeezes my hand. Whoa! Hey, that's too close. Too close. I was not expecting her to get this close. Pause. Yeah, country. Alright. I kind of like that about you. Well, how am I supposed to respond to that? I don't even get the chance to as Yuri suddenly pulls back. Sayori? Eh? Ah! Our girl's back! Hi, BearHugs. Sayori? Did something happen to the audio? Did I mute it? I didn't mute it. Sayori, just now we weren't... It's okay, BearHugs. I just stopped by to say hi. It's nice to see you. I'm sorry, but I'm already on my way to leave. Oh, really? That's too bad. I'm sorry. But we'll all be at the festival tomorrow, so that's fine, right? Of course. Sayori beams. Finally. Is she happy now? Yeah, so I'll see you tomorrow. Oh, yo, she slid in like a hockey stick. Getting embarrassed, Yuri hurries off. Sayori waves goodbye after her. Sayori. Oh, okay, cool. The music was just gone. I thought you didn't want to come over today. Well, I tried staying in my room, but my imagination was being really mean to me. Interesting. So I had to come here and see it for myself. What? Dude, what are you talking about? You know, how much fun you were having with allegations, my good sir. I don't do nothing, bruh. Close you got to her. Really happy that you made such good friends. That's all that matters to me. Tears start to fall down Sayori's face. She is struggling, dog. That's all that matters to me. Why am I feeling this way, BearHugs? I'm supposed to be happy for you. Why does it feel like my heart is splitting in half? It hurts so much. Everything hurts so much. This would be so much better if I could just disappear. Sayori, don't say that. Actual anime, dog. Yo, if anyone's out there, bro, y'all gotta make an anime of this. This would be so funny, bro. It's true, BearHugs. If I wasn't here, then you wouldn't have to waste your sympathy on me. Well, I mean, I waste my sympathy on everybody, though. So, I have sympathy for you, for some reason. No, wait, what am I saying? You wouldn't have to put up with me for being selfish. Monica was right. I should just... Monica? Monica was right about what? ... Sayori, what I said before is true. I'm not gonna let this continue. Caring about you like this isn't the burden your mind is making it out to be. It's something that makes me happy. It's something that you wouldn't trade for anything else. So even if it takes an entire lifetime, I'm gonna be by your side until you don't feel any more pain. But Sayori looks away. I put a hand on her shoulder to reassure her. I'm scared, BearHugs. I'm really scared. I can't help you. I'm through the script. What are you scared of, Sayori? I'm scared that I might like you more than you like me. Yeah, well, it's a dating, so I don't really care. Sayori, it's true, isn't it? I was weak and started to like you too much. I did this to myself. BearHugs, I like you so much that I want to die. That's too much. Way too much, y'all. If y'all like someone to the point you want to die, you probably should dumb it down a little. All right, I know that's gonna be hard, but you just gotta get some help, so that way you don't freaking do anything to yourself. All right, that's how I feel, and that's enough, Sayori. I don't want you to hurt anymore. I slid my hand down Sayori's arm and squeezed her hand in my own. Do you remember how I said I always know what's best for you? Do you still believe me? Wordlessly, Sayori nods. Even if you don't understand all your feelings, I know what you need the most right now, and that's what I'm gonna give you. We have to do a choice? I said in that comment, I love you. There we go. We said it. So we had to stick with the girl, right? So we're sticking with Sayori. Those are my true feelings. So there's no way you can like me more than I like you. I should have realized this sooner. But spending time with everyone at the club, making new friends, and having fun with you every day, it helped me realize that you were truly the most important person to me. That's why I'll accept any of your burdens. As long as we continue like this every day, with you by my side, then I'll know we'll both be happy. If this ends right here, that'd be so tragic. Because it said psychological horror. BearHugs. Oh. We get to see the back of my head. Suddenly, Sayori wraps her arms tightly around me. BearHugs. Is this really okay? Yeah. I heard Sayori in my arms and pull her closer. You never had to let go of me again. I love you, BearHugs. Aw. I want to be with you forever. Aw. I'm sorry. No. No. Why did I make that face? Me too. I feel Sayori's grip around me weaken a bit. What is this? Sayori, I'm supposed to be happy right now. I always thought this would be the happiest moment for me. But why? Even now? Why won't the rain clouds go away? They're not going away at all, BearHugs. It's okay, Sayori. It may take some time for things to get better again. But no matter how long it takes, I'll be there every step of the way. That's all that matters right now. Oh, okay. I trust you. Sayori and I slowly release each other. So, I guess that makes the festival tomorrow our first day, huh? What are you saying? I don't want to think about those things, you know? I want everything to be the same as it always has been. Even if we really are a couple. Okay. Well, I mean, I didn't get no horror except for the save game thing. I mean, I wouldn't really classify the Steam page as psychological horror then. I'm judging too early. I don't know if I can handle anything more right now. It's really new and scary to me. I understand. We'll go at whatever pace suits you best. Hey, BearHugs. Sayori gazes at me once again, smiling sadly. Even if I get really, really sad, this is the best thing for me, right? Eh? I really don't understand what Sayori means by that. Are you saying that this is making you feel sad, Sayori? I don't know. I don't understand what I'm feeling. It felt like a bunch of thorns when you told me you love me. But that's why I want to trust you. You know what's best for me. Yeah, I do. That's my promise. I say that, but in reality, I've never been more uncertain than it comes to... No! I know that I love her and she loves me. But I'm having as much trouble as understanding Sayori's feelings as she is. Even though I can comfort her, I keep wondering if I should be doing something more or something different. I know these thoughts will continue to plague me until things are back to the way they were. Is that what Sayori meant with not wanting anything to change? I don't know. But I know I'll give it everything I've got. Sayori is the most important person important to me. And I'll do whatever it takes to have a happy future with her. Alright. Coolio. Do we get to the thingy? It's the day of the festival. All days. I expected this to be the one where I'd be walking with Sayori. Why'd the music stop? But Sayori isn't answering her phone. I consider going to her house to wake her up. I decided that's a little too much. Meanwhile, the preparations for the event should be nearly complete. The banner Yuri and I painted is dry, and I gently wrote it up to take it with me. She sent me a pleasant text reminding me not to forget anything, and I reassured her. I don't like how there's no music, and Sayori isn't here. She's probably running late, like she always said. She's probably going to run out. Funnily enough, I probably feel the same way as Natsuki about the event. I'm more excited for it to be over so I can spend time with Sayori and Yuri at this festival. But knowing Monica, I'm sure the event will be great too. BearHugs, you're the first one here. Why is there no music? Is my game like crashing? Thanks for being early. That's funny. I thought at least Yuri would be here. And I know. Monica is placing little booklets on each of the desks in the classroom. They must be the ones she prepared that have all the poems that we were performing. In the end, I found a random poem online that I thought Monica would like and submitted it. That's the one I'll be performing. I'm surprised you didn't bring Sayori with you. Yeah, she overslept again. That dummy. You'd think on days that this important that she'd try a little harder. I say that, but suddenly remember what Sayori told me yesterday, and I suddenly feel awful knowing it's not nearly that simple for her. I only said it because it's the way I'm used to thinking. But maybe I should have gone to wake her up after all. You should take a little responsibility for her, BearHugs. I mean, especially after your exchange with her yesterday. How do you know that? And why is there no music? There's still no music, y'all. No, I'm scared. There's no music. You kind of left her hanging this morning, you know? Exchange? Monica, you know about that? Of course I do. I'm the club president, after all. But I stammer, embarrassed. Did Sayori really tell her about it that quickly? That we're a couple now? I didn't plan on bringing it up with anyone yet. Jeez, you don't know the full story at all. Don't worry. I probably know a lot more than you think. Eh? Monica's being as friendly as you. I felt a chill down my spine after hearing that. I did too. That's weird. And you want to check out the pamphlets? They came out really nice. Yeah, sure. I grabbed one of the pamphlets laid out on the desk. Oh yeah, they really did. Something like this will definitely help people take the club more seriously. Yeah, I thought so too. Y'all need me. I make thumbnails. Make a Doki Doki YouTube channel. I flipped through the pages. Each member's poem is neatly printed on its own page, giving it almost a professional feel. I recognize Natsuki's and Yuri's poems from the ones they practiced during their performance. Oh, wait, what? The ones they performed during our practice. What's this? I flipped to Sayori's poem. It's different from the one she practiced. It's one that I haven't read before. Yo. Get out of my head. Get out of my head. Get out of my head. Get out of my head before I do what I know is best for you. Get out of my head before I listen to everything she said to me. Get out of my head before I show you how much I love you. Get out of my head before I finish writing this poem. But a poem is never finished. It stops moving. Ah. What is this? Reading the poem, I get a pit in my stomach. BearHugs? What's wrong? Nothing. This poem feels completely different from everything else That's so weird. My hand is shaking. Get out of my head. What is happening? This is only the third day. But more than that, I changed my mind. I'm going to get Sayori. So, well, alright. Try not to take too long, okay? Quickly leave the classroom. Don't strain yourself. Monica calls that out after me. Okay. I'll quicken my pace. What was I thinking? I should have tried a little bit harder for Sayori. But it's not a big deal to at least wait for her help her wake up. Even the simple gesture of walking her to school makes her really happy. Besides, I told her yesterday that things will be the same as they always been. That's all she needs, and what I want to give her. I reach Sayori's house and knock on the door. I don't expect an answer. She's not picking up her phone either. Like yesterday, I opened the door and let myself in. Sayori? She really is a heavy sleeper. I swallow. I can't believe I ended up doing this after all. Waking her up in her own house. That really is something a boyfriend would do, isn't it? In any case, it just feels right. Outside Sayori's room, I'm knocking on her door. Sayori? Wake up, dummy. There's no response. I really didn't want to have to enter her room like this. Isn't it kind of a breach of privacy? But she really leaves me no choice. I gently open the door. See. What the heck? Is this a nightmare? It has to be. This isn't real. There's no way this could be real. Sayori wouldn't do this. Everything was normal. Everything was normal up until a few days ago. That's why I can't believe what my eyes are showing me. What? Yo! I did not expect that. Yo! I did not expect that. Yo! Sayori, bro. What the? Yo! Bro! He said you kind of left her hanging this morning, bro. Yo. Bro, what the? Oh my gosh. Oh my gosh. Oh my goodness. My hand is shaking, bro. I don't want to play this game anymore. And it's not for the reason because of the love. I suppressed the urge to vomit. Just yesterday, I told Sayori I would be there for her. I told her I know what's best and everything will be okay. And why? Why would she do this? How could I be so helpless? What did I do wrong? Confessing to her? I shouldn't have confessed to her. Oh, I shouldn't have done that. Bro, look at my hand, bro. Oh my gosh. Yo. Y'all recommended a good game then. Ow. Like, especially how cutesy this game is, bro. I did not expect that. That's not what Sayori needed at all. Okay, sorry, my mom came in. She even told me how painful it is for others to care about her. Then why did I confess her and make her feel even worse? Why was I so selfish? This is my fault. My swarming thoughts keep telling me everything I could have done to prevent this. If I just spent more time with her, walked her to school, and remained friends with her like it has always been, then I could have prevented this. I know I could have prevented this. Frick the Literature Club. Frick the festival. I just lost my best friend. Someone I grew up with. She's gone forever now. Nothing I can do can bring her back. This isn't some game where I can reset and try something different. I only had one chance and I wasn't careful enough. So is this like game over? And now I'll carry this guilt with me until I die. Nothing in my life is worth more than hers. But I still couldn't do what she needed from me. And now, I can never take it back. Never, 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 never. End. And if what? What the heck? What is wrong with Sayori? Yo, nah, Kazo, nah. What the heck? Wait, why is the new game like that? Cause that's where new game used to be. This isn't new game anymore. This is box, box, arrow, box, omega flavor, box, A, box, triangle, arrow. What is wrong with shit? What? That was rough. That was a rough one. That was a rough one. That's gonna be the end of this video. I did not expect that twist. I did not expect that. Make sure you guys like, subscribe, hit the notification bell so you guys never miss a video. And I'll see y'all next episode. Peace.
I might not be global, yeah. I'm humble. Some might say it's over, but not till it's over. Cruising in a car, that's mobile. Saving souls for God. I just total.